Okay, hello YouTubers. It is Denise here, aka West Coast Rust, coming at you from the Oregon coast. Today is Thursday, February 21st, and I'm coming to you with my pre-op update. Today I had my pre-op appointment with my surgeon, along with my pre-op testing, and everything went great. My appointment probably lasted half an hour, maybe 40 minutes with my surgeon. They went over everything you can think of complication-wise about the surgery. Had me take a little mini test of the education manual that they give us to read. I passed with flying colors. I didn't miss a question. Great. It's not pass or fail or anything like that. If you don't answer one correctly, then the surgeon goes more in depth with you to make sure you understand. Otherwise, it wouldn't make you not have surgery because you missed too many questions. Although it can make you look like you didn't really educate yourself. So, with that being said, the appointment went great. He thinks that success for surgery is looking great. And my surgery date is the 8th of March. I have to check in at the hospital in Corvallis at 8 a.m. and surgery is at 10. And that's pretty much everything from the appointment. They gave me a couple things at the program today. They gave me a water bottle. Just says Samaritan Bariatric Program, Building Healthier Communities Together. I could be a spokesperson. And it's 32 ounces, so the idea is, of course, I'd have to drink 2 of these a day to get all my fluids in once I have my surgery. So, not all at once, of course. Right after surgery. And then I wanted to show today the vitamin that I've been using since I joined the program in December. And I'll be using this vitamin after surgery. It's the vitamin that's recommended by the program, so that's cool. Basically what I have is, it's called Bariatric Fusion. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I think it might be backwards in the video, but these vitamins are specifically made, of course, for people who have bariatric surgery. I take 2 a day now, and after surgery I will be taking 6 a day. That's a lot, because they're big vitamins. Chewables, of course. 1 bottle pre-surgery lasts me about 3 months, and 1 bottle post-surgery will last me about 20 days. So it costs $20 a month, or $20 a bottle at the program. And online, if you go to bariatricfusion.com, you can check them out. But they are more expensive on there, I noticed. Quite a bit more expensive. I think they might have been closer to $30 a bottle or something. Comes in 3 or 4 or 5 flavors. I can't remember. This one is mixed berry. It's the bottle that I had before. I got a second mixed berry today. And I don't think I really want to try the lemon whatever or orange something. So berry's it for me. Let's see. Other than that, pre-op tests today. I only had 2. Got them done at the same place there at the hospital, and I had a blood test where they only took 2 vials, and I got an EKG today, and I'm sure things will be fine. I don't seem to have any problems. When I started the program, I don't know about others, but I bet I had 9 vials of blood taken from me the very first time when I joined the program and they did the blood work. And I think I also had to do a UA, but I can't remember. Maybe to see if I was pregnant. So that's what the pre-op appointment looked like. Oh, numbers. When I joined the program on December 7th, I was 264 pounds. When I went in on the 22nd of January for my last required meeting, I made my 5% required weight loss. I had to get to 250.8, and I think I was like 250.6 or 4. So I was really close, but I made it. On the 7th of February, I saw the dietitian for the last time, and I was 248.8, I think, or something. So I lost another half a pound between now and then, and that's great. And I'm going to celebrate a really huge success. Half a pound. I know that doesn't seem like much when we think about the amount that we have to lose, but I've been having some real emotional struggles the last few weeks, and really getting down on myself about how I was doing in the program and not following the the dietitian's guidelines, and I got a lot of really, really good feedback from folks on my comments, and I want to thank you so much for your support, because the comments on there were so good and constructive that I've been able to just pick up where I left off and not worry about yesterday and just focus on today. So that's what I'm doing. Every day I'm focusing on that moment, that day, and I'm not worried about what happened before. I'm trying not to worry so much about what's going to happen after, because I don't really know tomorrow or in a week or in 2 weeks when I have my surgery. But, it is what it is. I'm only human, and I'm going to do the best that I can at the time that I can. And that's all I can expect for myself. And that's all any of us can expect. So, let's see, what else? I started this video once before, and now I can't remember what I said and what I didn't say in the last video, and it's only been 6 minutes. That's really bad. It means I have bad short-term memory. So, surgery, like I said, is March 8th. I have to check in at the hospital Good Samaritan in Corvallis. I have to check in at 8 in the morning, and my surgery is scheduled for somewhere around 10. He said that it just depends on the surgery before, because they do 2 that day, and I am the second surgery. Hope that means he's warmed up. And maybe if he made any mistakes that day, he made them on the first patient and not me. So anyway, check in, like I said, 8 o'clock, surgery at 10. Says it'll take about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I'm going to go up to my room, and hopefully my husband can see me then. I'm a terrible, terrible, awful patient. I want my husband after surgery very badly, like when I wake up from anesthesia. And I get really emotional in anesthesia, and I don't know if others have found this to be true, but I've had both my knees worked on. And after the surgery, let me tell you, I was crying. I wanted my husband, and I wanted out of recovery and into my room, and I wanted it now. And thankfully, the nurses, they listen to you, and the surgeon suggested that I talk to the anesthesiologist that morning about getting something in my IV that would help me simmer down, I guess. Like something for the anxiety. And that he thought it would last about 6 hours, and that would put me way into my recovery time. So he thinks that will help me not feel so upset when I wake up from the anesthesia. And I mean, when I say I'm upset when I wake up from the anesthesia, I mean like I wake up and as I'm conscious, there are tears going down my face. That's how it's weird. And I know it's coming, and I get so mad at myself when I get out of anesthesia because it's happened. And I feel so weak, and I don't want it to be that way, and I want to be strong for everybody, and you know how it is. We're all like that, right? We don't want to admit that we can't handle it. So, this I could dance a jig to. The surgeon talked to me today about my biggest fear about surgery. Okay, I have 2 fears about surgery. The first one, guys probably won't want to hear, but I was really, really worried that I was going to be on my cycle when I had surgery. I don't know why, but I just didn't want that. And what do you know? I'm not going to be. Yay! And I know that for a fact. And you can all tell probably why I know that for a fact. So, the second thing, and I'm not going to lie, I'm really stoked about this. I don't have to have a catheter. Yay! I don't know why, but the idea of having a catheter really, really bothers me, and I've never had anybody down there in that space besides the gynecologist and my husband, so kind of would like to keep it that way, if you know what I mean, even if I'm not going to know that they're down there. But my surgeon has to, he doesn't think it's necessary for an hour and a half surgery. The way he said it was, we wouldn't catheterize you if you were working on your knee or your elbow, so why would we catheterize you now? He just says that they'll have me use the restroom right before I go in, and then pretty quickly when I come out, most likely I'll need to use the restroom. So, but yeah, no catheter for Denise. It ain't gonna happen. Yay! So, I'm so ecstatic about that. I'm not gonna hide it. I did not want to have a catheter. My sister's friend had surgery December-ish in Portland, and she had to have a catheter, and she had problems using the bathroom afterwards, and so they actually had to put the catheter back in, and then she had to take it home with her. No, thank you. I don't need that. So, anyway, it's a 10-minute video. I think I'm finished. I've said enough, right? And I thank you so much for watching, you guys, and thanks so much for your patience in watching me be, so fanatical about when am I going to have a surgery date. And so that's my update. Lost a half a pound. Going to have surgery March 8th. Looking forward to it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down there in the comment box. And I'll answer anything that you guys have, or if you guys want to know anything else about stuff. I did also pick up today the protein brand that they recommend for my program is, now I knew I was going to forget it, Isopure. Isopure Zero Carb is what it is. You get it from GNC, you can get it from other places, but that's the place here locally where I can get it. I did pick up a case of 12 Isopure bottles that are premixed. I don't really want to have to deal with the powder for a few days after surgery. The program asks that we drink one of those a day. It's 40 grams of protein. And then you graduate on after 2 weeks when you can start eating mushy foods, where you only drink half a bottle and then supplement with the food that you can take in that's protein. I'll probably supplement with that for a little while, even afterwards. I've seen videos one way and the other. Some people needed it, some people didn't. But I'm excited about it because it's clear, and I don't really like the chalky taste of powders. So I'm hoping that the $65 I just spent is going to be worth it. And I really hope I like blue raspberry because it was all one flavor. We'll see. Okay, almost a 12-minute video. You guys take care. Thanks a lot for watching my channel, and thank you so much for supporting me. And I look forward to seeing everybody after surgery, or maybe a little bit before. So take care. See ya.